Hello, everybody. Welcome to Light Language Monday, Volume 17. 17 weeks, y'all. Been doing this. And I want to thank those followers who, give up their time to listen to little old me talk and share and impart whatever light language blessings Spirit deems upon you. Last week was a rough, very difficult week. Those of you who saw my videos noticed that amazing synchronicity about the newspaper article that I was literally just talking about when it comes to my journey with depression and anxiety. One thing that I did think about afterwards is I also wanted to talk to you about the supernatural things that were going on with me. So it wasn't just about having the depression, anxiety, but I also had been going through quite a steady interference by the demonic. I have had, probably since my marriage, active demonic interference. I was not possessed. I was not oppressed. I was just messed with. Do they call that oppression? Could be oppression, demonic oppression. I would wake up paralyzed. I would wake up in complete fear. I would hear off in the distance dogs barking. I used to call them the hounds because every time I'd wake up and I'd be paralyzed and all I'd hear is just barking everywhere. Let me think. That was in our first house. In our second house, I remember having my black lab Otello, the same one that barked at me when I was, lost control with my first true anxiety attack. I remember one time I woke up like a start in the middle of the night, and he jumped up because he slept at the foot of right next to me on the floor, jumped up and chased something out the door. So, I have had very, very consistent and active demonic oppression up until, I want to say about a year ago. About a year ago this time was the last time I had. There's difference between attachments and demonic oppression. You can attract demonic to you. And that is if you invite it in, and because the demonic are sentient thinking beings, okay? You can invite them to you, but let me tell you something. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got really cocky one year. And my marriage was going really well. And I actually said, I dare you to break down my marriage. And that was just stupid. It was full-on stupidity. And it did. So let me just say that they did. They broke down my marriage. They broke me down, but they didn't get me all the way. And this is all part of my story as well. So I had the psychological anxiety so far. I wasn't depressed at that point. I think I was too young to be depressed. The depression came much later, but it was very, very strong. But I did have the anxiety. Now, over the course of my young married life, when my children were young, and I was still quite a young woman, you remember I said I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to resolve my thoughts. I didn't know how to communicate. We didn't know how to communicate. So what that ends up doing is it just recycles and recycles the same dead negativity, energy, and it makes for a very, very sad existence. I guess if you want to talk about the next development in my battle with anxiety and depression, we have to talk about 9/11. 9/11. Now, my move to New York, this anxiety was very strong. My move to New York was actually divinely inspired. I was getting bolts from the blue. You need to move to New York. You have to go to New York. People telling me I should go to New York. New York coming up in my mind. New York coming up in my mind. Very, very obvious signs that I should go to New York. And I was always very spiritually minded. I knew, I knew God talked to me. I knew he did. He's all the time. I knew he would talk to me. So I did. I talked it over with my husband. And I was like, listen, you're graduating college. There's nothing here for us. I'm doing the most I'm ever going to do unless I start a business. You're doing the most you're ever going to do unless you start a business, or you go to work for the college, or you go to work for this. We're always going to be stuck where we were in Florida. So we were going to either make one of two moves, either to the Miami area or to New York. My ex-husband was an opera singer. I was an artist and a singer. I was going to move to New York before I met him. And then the weekend before I was going to check things out, I hadn't met my husband. So, So we made it. We moved to New York. It was a very difficult decision. I loved it. I felt great about it. My ex, not so much. He resented it, I think, in the long run. He was away from his family. I think we enjoyed our life as much as possible. Whatever. 9/11 happens, and I saw it happen. I was in my office downtown, or midtown already, and I saw the second airplane go into the towers. I saw the explosion. The same view that you saw on the news is what I saw with my eyes. So if I was walking on this road, all of a sudden, or this is how I describe it, whatever precipice I was teetering on, I fell over. That was it. So I was thrown into panic attacks, hyperventilation. I'd hear a story about it and my mind would go nuts. I'd hyperventilate. So then I needed to be on the medication. And that was a very literally and figuratively a tough pill to swallow, because I was of that, no, I'm going to sucker through it. And no, I don't need medication, but I did. I needed it for a very, very, very long time. And so that started in 2001. And my last anxiety pill I took, the last time I took my medication was on the August Salt Spring Island retreat, where I didn't need it anymore. It was like, why am I taking this? I am good. So that was that. But the story is not over yet. So that was just the next step. The next step was that I finally got medicated, that I was understanding that my body chemistry was so out of whack that I needed to have some sort of chemical intervention in order to just function in society, because I wasn't functioning. I wasn't functioning with my family. I wasn't functioning with my husband. My children were scared when they'd see me cry. And it was, my husband didn't know what the hell to do with me. He's just like, what the fuck? What are you doing? He could not get in his realm, how there's something invisible that's wrong with his wife. He couldn't figure it out. So that was very painful. That was hard for me. And he didn't get it. Not even in 2001, not in 2011, not in, up until he left in 2012. 2013, 2012 he left. Yeah, 2012, 2013. So yeah, that sucked. That was hard. But anyway, enough for this journey right now. Ears are popping like nuts. Spirit wants to come through and say what they want to say. So again, thank you. I want to remind you that I do a kick-ass healing. Okay, I start out with Reiki. I go through all your chakras, and then my guides and whomever come through and talk to you about specific things that you need to listen to. You can book that by going onto my website, theartofhealing.org. La 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 la. So go on there, make sure you click like and share my videos. And thank you for all your support. My covers on all these videos is my artwork that is for sale. I also have posted new artwork on my, stop making me yawn. New artwork on my Facebook page. So find me at One Reiki Art of Healing. I don't know. But just go to Facebook. If you go to my website, it'll give you a link to my Facebook page there. Okay? So thank you very much. Many blessings to you. I want to thank you, especially my followers, Mary out there who sends me messages, all the other ones that find the work that I do helpful to them. I can't tell you how important it is to hear back from people, because last week I was doubting myself like crazy. I've learned this week I need to just, let this happen. I'm in the right place at the right time. We all are in the right place at the right time. That's called divine timing. Okay, it's not our timing. It's the divine timing, and that's what we need to put our trust into. All right. Let me calm my mind down and get the words a-flowing. Mano witi ku wabu tekbe wasu watikebe wasu akitebe ku tiku ma witi wo fa mewa se wa ma hawa man de ku wai wat o se kitike me wetu se ma me we hewe witi ka wai na ma wa witi suma de ko di watu ko e wata ni aso ko te wa na ma wa o se kitike na ma wani ko tikite ku wa ma te ana ma we te kite se ne ma witi ko te se me witi ya ma wa o mama se we atu ka e o ya o tu wadi ke wani he wani ma ke o taka mun ta se ma ne ko ta ke o na ma ne o su ma na ma o ti ke se ma ha o te ko di ho ma ne ma we ma we it's ke o ta kita ma te ke so it's good here here so here ma oh dear out to go good yeah to go und so to go ni ma wa to go ka simama me good go to go here. We are new entities that are channeling through Anne-Marie. We are enlightened extraterrestrial race, and we have a great deal of love for humanity. We are so honored to be transmitting through this being at this time. She has provided her consent for us to channel through her, and we are eternally grateful. You are all divine beings. You are important for Earth's evolution. Do not feel as if you are not important, because indeed you are. You have been brought here by divine guidance. We may be from different origins, but we also are divinely inspired beings, as you are on this planet Earth. We have come to observe the great transition of your species, and we come with great love and intent for your greatest benefits. Please continue to clear your consciousness of all unloving thoughts for yourselves especially, and unloving thoughts for anyone else you may encounter. This world does not let you pass without trying to gain anger or upset or some sort of vile response to this negative advertising media systems, and also the population who have no idea how to control the emotions that they are swimming in. So these beings will impart different feelings into you, and you must monitor how you react to these energies. The only way that you are going to react in a way that is of high vibration is if you react. You do not react to their shenanigans, shall we say, through this being. Do not give in to the shenanigans of the people that do not know what you know. Make it so that you only shine divine light through you. It is not easy, as we see with this being, how she goes through her school day, dealing with one personality and another personality. And sometimes she must sit down and say, I am done, because there is no point in arguing and fighting. Sometimes it is best to allow the water to flow around you. You may stand up, but allow the water to flow around you, and do not get caught up in the currents. So sometimes it is best for you to just be at peace within yourself and let the storm rage without. Thank you for being here for us, that we may impart our messages to you. We have not revealed our names to this being yet, and it gets her very frustrated that she does not know names, but it is not her time yet to receive names. She will in her own divine timing. We thank you for this opportunity, and our transmission is over. Okay. I am that one you know as Jesus, and yes, I am coming through this beautiful being again. I am coming through as many channels as I possibly can, because this is an extraordinary important time in your Earth's evolution, in your soul evolution. Right now, her heart chakra is vibrating, that she feels like she is speaking not just from her vocal box, but also through her heart. She feels the resonance coming through her heart. So, wish you to understand a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you are part of this divine plan. Take this as joy. Take this as knowledge that you are the light we need to shine in the days of coming darkness. So many questions have been asked. So what is my job? What do I need to do during these coming days of darkness, whenever they may come? It seems like a great big waiting game, and this vehicle, Anne Marie, is very frustrated with this because she wants this crap to be over with. So yes, indeed, we understand your frustration. We understand that you are part of the ones at the forefront. But at this time, the rest of the world has yet to grow just a bit more. Be not afraid. Over the course of the next year or so, great changes will come about, and your call will be answered. Your call will be answered. So we are calling you, and you will be ready to answer. What shall you do? You shall become the one with knowledge of peace of mind, and you will be able to console those people whose minds will not be able to handle the upheaval that is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, the Course in Miracles helps you. It is a divine book that I channeled many years ago. The language is a bit outdated now for your time, but it is nonetheless very important. It teaches you step by step to see yourself as the holder of the entire universe, and that there need be no one else. You are a human, but you are with the divine within you. And not only do you have the divine within you, but you have a whole host of your light workers, your beings that come from your soul family, your angels, your guides, your teachers, and all of us ascended masters, as well as the high vibrational, loving extraterrestrial brothers and sisters that are part of your DNA as well. So we come to you, my collective, coming through this one being, coming to tell you that yes, we need you. We wish you to continue to hold the light and know that we are here for you. All you need is to reach out, to call to us. Say a prayer. Assist me with this. Assist me with this. This being is, her heart is beating very fast. Continue to do your lessons in A Course in Miracles. Continue to forgive yourself and forgive others. It is a broken record that we speak. It is a broken record that we speak, but it is true. It is true, and it is true. Be aware of the thoughts in your mind. Be aware of your own personal judgments. Be aware at how you look at someone. Be aware at what you think of someone. Be aware of how you react to different races. Be aware to how you react to different socioeconomic status, or clothing, or cleanliness, or grooming. Do not place judgments upon these people. They are you. They are you. Hold on. Yes, Mama? What? All right, I'll call him in a bit. Okay, yes. Oh my God. All right, yes, this being has to deal with her mother, and it's a very awkward situation, but it is her life. What can we say? What can we say? Thank you for, again, tuning in to this being's channel and her efforts to love and provide light to the world. We encourage you to contact her for divine healing. I often assist her in this healing. It is a beautiful, beautiful way to heal your heart's, your body-mind complex. So along with that, I again wish to tell you that I am always here for you. I have never left you. Do not be distracted by holiday celebrations. Yes, I was born. I was not born on December 25th. If you wish to give gifts to each other, give gifts to each other. But do not feel like you are obliged to do anything that you do not feel comfortable with. In your heart and your soul, you know what you would like to do during this holiday time. Maybe it's not do a darn thing. So follow your internal guidance, okay? And do it for self-respect. There are certain obligations that you must follow, as this being has obligations to her mother, but that's a special circumstance. The spending of money is not necessary. The excess of commercialism is contrary to the light. It is feeding into a system of financial slavery that you have unfortunately been partaking in for many centuries now. So as a precursor to all these holiday seasons we have in the Northeast United States, in the Northern Hemisphere, with Thanksgiving in the United States, Christmas time globally, do not fall victim to this pressure of, oh, I have to get a gift for her, I have to get a gift for her. Your gift can be a kind word. Your gift can be a well-written letter. Your gift can be a very thoughtful thank you. There is no need to spend a penny, because the love that comes through your heart and expressed in different ways is as genuine as a golden watch, as a diamond ring. So this is all I have to say for you today. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Woof, that took it out of me. Wow, that took it out of me. All right. All right, much love to you all. Have a wonderful week. I have to go take care of Mama. Bye-bye.